real stupid for my birthday. Stay tuned, next year it's gonna be crazy. Shout out my sponsors. Hang time, I see you. Victory, what up? City Music, Jay, Twist Up.
Hershey got a thing for the nigga with that money. Hershey rank gang, so you better see it coming. And I heard she changed her name, got in some trouble, now she running from her problem like a runner. Back, you know I'm coming for that money. Now that party, we gon' get it started. Too much money in my wallet, I can't even count it. Heard them bitch, she want that molly. Look what they done started. Told her ride me like a harlot. Fuck it, her Ducati, Kawasaki. She been watching since she heard my song drop. Working fine.
You already know what it is. If you don't know what it is, I'm about to let you know what it is. LPOD is the movement. DJ Reddy Roc is the name. Coach Red is the alias. Violator, All-Star DJ, Representative, Wig Splitter, Top 40 Boys, LPOD, 625 Music Group. I mean, the list goes on, you know. Don't stop. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Hot 963, tune in, Coach's Corner. I drop them exclusives. Me and my man B Swift. Rock with me. Woo! It's been a long time. Nah, it ain't been that long. I can say, during my junior high days, I started rapping. Found the love for rapping. Formed a group with my best friend, Anthony Leslie Jr., T Boogie is what we call him. That's why I got the name Reddy Roc. I was rapping then. We had some situations on the line, like we was doing it on a next level basis. Had some situations on the line, Flavor Unit, a couple different people. Spent the week with Clean Latifah, and I'm still in high school at this time, you know what I mean? And so you can just tell I've been engulfed in the music industry for like my entire life. Shout out to my big cousin, Kenny Kicks. He's been the same thing. That's been my mentor in this game, put me on everything. So rest in peace to T Boogie. He passed away when we was in high school, and I just kept the memory on. 625 Music Group is the name of my company. Been my company. 625 was the number of the plot where he was buried at. So before the headstone was there, the only way that I could go and find him is I go look for 625. So it just stuck with me for, my entire musical career. And I vowed that I would make sure that the rest of the world know who he is. So everybody right now watching, listening, y'all know who Anthony Leslie Jr. is. T Boogie, 625. That's him. I had to be. Now again, like I said, shout out to Kenny Kicks. That's my big cousin. We got a 7-year difference in us. So, while he was growing up as a teenager, I'm a youth, and I'm really living through him. So while he's first getting turntables and getting first 45s and records, and I'm right there next to him, and when he walk out the house, little did he know I'm over there on this turntable, like trying to get my little scratch on though. So he didn't, luckily I didn't scratch no needles or nothing like that. But I remember he got LL Cool J 45. Now at this time, I'm thinking records is all you is the big records, you know what I mean? And he had an LL Cool J 45, and it was like a B-side to it. And that's when he had put out Going Back to Cali on one side, I think, and it was Jack the Ripper on the other side. And I'm like, this, everybody sees the Going Back to Cali, everybody sees that video, but nobody ever really hears this street version, this Jack the Ripper where he going in. So I'm sitting there playing probably Nintendo at the time, and I'm hitting something, so I'm like, let me flip this record over. I flip the record over, and this man get to going in. I done dropped the controller like, wait a minute, man, I don't hear rap like this. Like, I'm used to them dancing and, busting the move. Like, this man is going ham. And I just, from there on, I was like, man, I gotta be a for real part. Like, I really pushed all the game in the side and wanting to play, to now I'm studying and listening to music and, ear to the door when he's in there making the mix, trying to figure out, he blending that song with that song. So, that was kind of my first real encounter, I've heard music and stuff like that before and listened, had my little Fat Boy tapes, rap music and stuff like that, but when it got real was when they'll flip that cover over and he got to spitting them real bars. We have I work with. The list is enormous. I could be here all day, but just know I've been in the game for a minute, and everybody that came through. If you came through the Midwest, this is the crossroads of Indiana, and I'm kind of like the ambassador around here. So if you've been through here, you did rock with Reddy Roc before. Shout out to Rymefest. I've been on tour with him, toured the world. You know what I mean? I am the official DJ for Rymefest. You know, good music, the whole crew, Plug City. Been on tour across the country. I mean, just rocking with everybody. On tour with Ye, Common, Rakim. You know what I mean? Did a month tour straight with Rakim on the tour bus. It was crazy. You know what I mean? Just, you know what I mean, rocking with the GOAT for that long and just getting that knowledge, you know what I mean, on a day-to-day basis, waking up, you know what I mean, getting right with them, you know what I mean? If y'all know what it is, how it is, it's wake and bake, you know what I mean? We get right, and you know what I mean, we get on that knowledge early in the morning, you know what I mean? I learned a lot off of that tour. For everybody who know who Kool Herc is, I think that was a highlight of my career. Like, I was spending in Central Park. You know what I mean? If you know about Central Park, you know about Mark Echo. He used to have a Say the Rhino, like a concert, you know what I mean, every year, and it's real huge at Central Park in New York, you know, and I came out the back and, you know what I mean, shout out to Kid Capri. He was like, Reddy Roc, I see you, and everybody's out there, you know what I mean, Kiss Styles, the whole, I mean, it was just a crazy event that time, but Kool Herc embraced me. It was like, yo, I see what you're doing. I appreciate you for carrying on this flame, this torch of this hip hop thing. And I was just in awe, like, you know what I mean? That was one person I just met, was like, man, if it wasn't for you plugging up in that window, man, we might not be where we at right now, man. So I appreciate you, but you know what I mean? It's been a long journey. I mean, all the way up to recently, you know what I mean? Just rocking with Rich Homie Quan, that's my dude. Who was my favorite artist?
Top 5.
Top 5 dead or alive? Or are we just top 5 currently rotating right now within music? Because that's a tough question.
Yes. Not to curve from the interview, but lately, everybody who get asked that question, they say that same thing. It's like dead or alive or occur. So
because with that, why I asked that is because within music right now, with the era of digital music, I might only still ride around and listen to Big. So Big might be relevant within my eyes to where Big is still the GOAT to me. I mean, if you want to ask him my greatest of all time, Big changed my life with the music. So I feel like Big is, you know what I mean, one of just the way that him and Diddy as a team, as Bad Boy, as a unit, they attacked the whole music industry and turned it into basically pop culture, you know what I mean? Like to where people was really getting some for real bread off of this music. They did that. And they did it with the most unmarketable person that you think of, Flat Black. You know what I mean? Whatever he would say, Fat Black, Nasty, whatever, however, I stay Coogee down to the sock. When he said that, I'm like, man, this man is... Wait a minute, man, he just told these chicks he was ugly, but all the baddest chicks that are in music right now was laying on his belly in this video. Like, what's really going on? So, I mean, right now, you know what I mean? I like Kendrick. I really like Kendrick. I've been rocking with Kendrick for a long time. I like Drake's contribution to music right now. I've been rocking with him for a long time. Big Sean, Midwest. I love what he's doing with the music right now. I'm a Big Sean fan. I mean, Midwest, you know what I mean? A lot of times people want to count out the Midwest, but if you check them numbers, you gonna know. The numbers coming out the Midwest. Just know that. I like 40. Just because the tandem between him and Drake and the way that they able to continue to make this successive level of music on a consistent basis. You know what I mean? Like it's successful every time. And it's consistent and we know what it is. And it's like, you know, man, we don't detour from it. It's still a hit. Like you still making hits. You still taking samples, you're still making hits. Who else do I like? I like Big Crit. You know what I mean? I like Big Crit. I like a lot of producers, but really I like more of the artists that are producers, like a T-Pain, who can really, you know what I mean, like a lot of times it might not be the beat, it's what you can bring out of the beat. So if you're an artist and you like a T-Pain and you can go in and vocally add this atmosphere and this hook or in the backgrounds or whatever you rapping or singing to a beat that takes a beat from a 5 to a 10. Perfect example, if you strip down Drake, you know what I mean? Came back, it's all me. If you strip that down, you listen to that beat, you like, man, this is like got 5 sounds in it. Like, it's really simple. Like, but if you know what I mean, hear all the accompaniment, everything he puts to it, everything, you know what I mean, the chords, the melodies, take you to the next level. Me. Nah, I'm not. I learned from a lot of DJs though. I studied the game. Like, shout out to Drum, that's my man. Like, he put me on a lot of knowledge and a lot of game. And he came to my city and basically told me in front of, you know what I mean, other people that I am more than what I, you know what I mean, believe I am. Like, you know, I'm right there with him. Ain't no questions that, you know, the artist could ask him that I didn't already know. He's telling them, well, you know, Reddy Roc, why you asking me these questions? Like, I can't do nothing for you that he can't do nothing for you. If he ain't doing it, I probably can't do it. You know what I mean? Shout out to Scream, you doing this thing. Shout out to DJ Jazzy Jeff. If you've never seen Jazzy Jeff do his thing, he is the GOAT. I can't say I started off on 12. I did. I carried my share of records, still got my crates, but the 12 is gone right now, you know what I mean? Right now I'm rocking with, I got some CDJs, you know what I mean, the standard. I got some Pioneer CDJs, I got the 57 mixer, Rain mixer, but I did just run into a new toy, the DDJ-SX, the Pioneer controller. And it's kind of revolutionized my whole career. I mean, just being able to be that compact, efficient, you know what I mean? I can get in and out of the club in like 10 minutes now. I can, like, that's amazing, you know what I mean? Not grabbing 4 or 5 different cases with mixers and CDs and bags and all that, when I could just throw a bag on my shoulder and go rock a party or go do a set or pull up on the radio and knock out my show. That's all right with me. Shout out to everybody over there at Pioneer. Holla at your boy. Music, I plan on taking over the whole thing and changing it to rock. I mean, you know what I'm saying. Really, my biggest thing right now is, you know me, brand marketing. Just trying to get everybody to know that what's going on in the Midwest. This is the crossroads of America. If you coming through here, stop through, holler at me, rock with me, you know what I mean, toss a few back with me, twitch one up. Just holler at your boy. We can get some work done. I do, you know what I mean. I kind of run my markets, you know what I mean. So holler at me. I can get you this market. I can get you that market. I can get you this Midwest region. And if I don't, I probably know who can. But most of the time I can't. So holler at me. I always tell people as a DJ, when you come up to me and you try to sell to me that your record is hot and not a fan has not sold to me that your record is hot, you kind of backtracking. You need to be selling your music to them and not me. Cause I'm gonna play it faster when this chick come up and she really rock with it and I know the song. I had a chick pull me to the side the other day and I rock with Kevin Gates music and she like, nah, you need to be playing this joint. It's on this CD and this and that, and I promise. Next time I'm like, all right, I'm gonna play it. Like, that's how it gotta be moved. It has to be organic. You really gotta have fans out here before you approach a DJ. You know what I mean? Last but not least, tune in to your boy every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 9 p.m. IndieHipHop.com. That's IndieHipHop.com. At Hot963 on Twitter. You can follow us, go to the website, tune in. If you're in the indie era, you can tune in at Hot963 on your dials. Rock with me. ReddyRock.com. Don't forget all your mixtape needs. If you need some mixtapes right now, log on to ReddyRock.com. REDDYROCK. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, SoundCloud, everything at Coach Red, ACOACHREDD. It's at Coach Red. Don't forget it. Got the new mixtape out right now. Google it. Pound Get Ready 5. That's one word. GETREDDY 5. Get Ready 5. It's my new mixtape series. It's my 5th installment. I stay ready so I ain't got to get ready. But y'all on the other hand need some motivation. So I drop these Get Readys. Holla at me. You want to get a mixtape? Trying to get me in your club? Trying to get radio spots? Trying to get your radio rocked? You just need some help. Holler at Coach Red, man. I'm that guy. Vote for me for president.
Special assistance from my homeboy, Reddy Rock.
Violator All-Star DJs.
Big Splitter.
Coach Red, exclusive.
Loud pack on deck.
Real niggas and bad bitches with space. Your boy, Coach Red.
You ain't about that life.